Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's at-home workout for Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. This workout is not an April Fool's workout. I promise you this is the real thing. Okay, so you don't need to second guess this. So I'm going to bring you up close just so you can see the movements, and if you need to pause the video, then you can have time to do that. Okay, so here's all the movements that we're doing for today. Notice that there are spaces between each big section. Here, there, there, there. Okay. Alright, so this is how the workout's going to work. You're going to complete this full body work for time. Obviously, we can't sprint out and go hot out of the gates. Okay, we are moving through steadily so we can hit key points of performance for each movement. So we're going to start out today's workout with 10 total single leg V-ups. As we go throughout each kind of chunk here, we're just going to add a movement to the end and double the reps of that movement. So 10 total single leg V-ups. What I'm going to do is perform the V-up motion with one arm and one leg at a time. So if I'm doing my right hand and left leg, it'll look like this. I'll touch, come back, and then I will perform on the opposite side. I will alternate back and forth until I've done 10 total. For the single leg V-up, okay, yes, the point of performance is to touch hand to toe. Hey, if that is too difficult to do, we can touch knee to elbow. So it looks like this. Like that. Okay. Or you can just bring your chest here, okay, without your shoulders coming off the floor. Okay, so different options and variations if we need them. Biggest thing we'll be looking for is we maintain compression between the trunk and the hips as we go through this movement. So we're kind of rolling off our back. Hey, we're not trying to sit upright like a V-sit. Okay, a V-sit being this, nice and upright. We want to be compressed during these movements. So if you feel like as you go back down the floor, your mid-back is just slamming into the floor, okay, you're losing compression in that midline. Okay, we want to feel like you're able to roll back onto the floor from your low back, rolling down all the way back to your shoulders, okay, versus just, again, slamming your shoulders onto the ground. After our V-ups, we're going to do 10 more V-ups. Then we will add our 20 no push-up burpees. So no push-up burpees, we're just looking for you to come into a plank position and then clap overhead. So it looks like this. Hands down, okay, feet out, come back, clap. What we'll be looking for, technique-wise, is that as you bring your hands down and your feet comes out into plank, okay, our elbows are straight and our shoulders are spread apart. Okay, not squeezed together, spread apart. We'll go back to our V-ups, no push-up burpees, and then we'll add skater hops. So skater hops will be done side to side. Okay, it'll be 20 per side or 40 total. You're going to hop to one side, bring the outer leg around and behind you, and then touch your hand onto the floor. So it looks like this. I will hop to the side, touch the floor, hop to the side, touch the floor, etc., etc. Ideally, we're doing the opposite hand of the leg that's on the floor, or the leg that's in front on the floor. So this is my right leg forward, my left hand comes down and touches the floor, okay, versus my right hand like this. So it should feel like you're kind of crisscrossing. We'll do, again, 40 skater hops. We'll go back to our V-ups, no push-up burpees, skater hops. Then we will add our 80 air squats. So air squats, our feet are about shoulder width apart. You can have your toes slightly turned out, just depends on what's comfortable for you. Okay, air squat looks like this. And then we come to full extension. A point of performance is hip crease passes below the parallel line of our knee, and then we stand up tall, so our our hips and knees are straight over our ankles. Okay. So what we'll be looking for, especially as we go through these air squats, is that we are maintaining all those points of performance while keeping our chest tall, our weight balanced through our feet. Oftentimes when we go really rapidly with our air squats, we tend to kind of look like this. Okay, and we don't meet full extension of the hips, okay? Or the other way to think about it is keeping your shoulders and chest tall. So keep your arms up or form a target with your hands, right, to help cue you to keep your chest up versus down, and then screw your feet into the floor so that your knees can point out and your hips can stay underneath your shoulders, not behind your shoulders. So after the air squats, we'll go back through, starting with the V-ups, no push-up burpees, skater hops, air squats. Last thing we'll finish with is the double unders. The double unders are passing the rope under us twice as we jump, or we can do 160 single unders, okay, where we're passing the rope under once. If we don't have a jump rope, we can do lateral, side to side, or forward and backward hops over an imaginary line. That works as well. One good cue for the double under or single under is small wrist circles. So one of our coaches a few weeks ago said this cue to our class, and it was a pretty good cue. Think about painting small circles, okay, with your wrist. So you have a paintbrush held in your wrist, painting small circles, versus big circles like with your shoulder, or swipes with your shoulder and elbow. Okay, no swipes, small circles with the wrist paintbrush at the end, as we do our double unders or as we do our single unders. Okay? The other thing we're thinking about is growing tall through our body as we jump. So not small or small, tall. Okay? Try to touch your head to your ceiling. Okay? Obviously don't hit it, but you get what I'm saying. So growing tall through the body, small circles with a paintbrush. And that's today's workout. So happy April Fool's Day, and let's get after this one. It's going to be nice and sweaty.